Hey guys, we're going to do a quick wrap up on my first year of metal detecting. I started in September 2015 and was going to do a first year review back in September of 2016, but I figured I'd just hold off and do it at the end of the year with everybody else. So there's a bit more than just the 2016 on my stuff. But I did tally up my clad count for each month the first year, and from September to August it was $215.12. So that's not too bad. There's my giant pile of pull tabs, and I didn't start saving those until about April, and I didn't keep all of them. There were some at club hunts that just got tossed into the trash bin. Let's see, there's my large iron, 3 axe heads, 3 horseshoes, and my monkey wrench. Here's all the keys that are going to be scrapped for brass, and here is all my scrap. This is only about half the lead that I had originally. I've already sent a bunch to my father to melt down into bullets. These will also go to him. 2 bins of scrap brass and 1 of aluminum. Alright, this is all the gold and silver. Let's start at the gold here. We've got this 1954 gold class ring. This is the first gold I ever found. It's got AD as the initials on it. And wish I could have found the owner to this. You can see all it has is W High School. And couldn't figure out what school that was. Nobody with those initials. Jostens 10K. This is the second ring I found. It's just a 10K. This was the first 14 karat that I found. Nice men's band. The horses are 14 karat. Real nice. Chunky piece. There's my first diamonds. That's 14 karat. Tiny little diamond chips. And then this last little wedding band is Black Hills gold, and it's just a 10K. My 2 silver chains, both marked 925. And my rings, and then some of these older bits of jewelry. This one is a sterling heart pendant. It's got an E on one side and an A on that side. Kind of nice. Some other little bits of jewelry and whatnots. Here's my silver coins. Got 12 war nickels. And 5 Washingtons, 15 Rosies, 14 Mercs, 2 Barbers, and I got 2 Canadian silvers, 80%ers. Alright, here's my non-silver US coinage. I've got 17 from the teen, my wheats. My best is my 1911S. 14 from the 20s, 22 from the 30s, and 207 40s and 50s. And then the 1 Indian. I got 17 pre-60 non-silver US Jeffersons. My little herd of buffaloes. My V nickels. That 1900 is my oldest US coin. I got 4 presidentials, 1 Ike, 1 bicentennial Kennedy, and a clipped planchet 66 memorial. I got about $2.50 in Canadian, a bunch of miscellaneous foreign, and then my best foreign is this George V, 1915 large cent, and this Japanese cash coin that is from the 1700s. My oldest coin. Probably my oldest anything. Here are my good for tokens. So I got good for a 5-cent package of mints, good for 5 cents in trade. My Lena Smith is $1. Cheyenne Tobacco cigar shop, 25 cents. 10-cent square token, Colgate's Dental Cream. And then my billiard token, good for 5 cents in trade. And then this is a saloon, it was in Portland. It's good for 2.5 cents in trade. These are just show the denomination 5 and 50. And it's just some other of my better tokens. A couple transit ones in there and some play money up at the top. Arcade tokens, Chuck E. Cheese, whatnot. And then my Washington State tax tokens. Found a crap ton of those. They're 32 aluminum and even one plastic that I found in my front yard. It was in with one of these. It was a sandwich spill. Alright, let's get on to the military finds here. I got quite a few buttons. Let's start up here with the Northwest Mounted Police badge. Just found that. It's my favorite. That's the Royal Canadian Mounties, or what it used to be back in the 1880s. This one is a equipment tag for the Quartermaster Corps. This is a Quartermaster Corps hat badge. This is a rifleman horn that would have been the front badge of a Shako hat. There's my Veterinarian Corps. This is a Marine Lance Corporal pin. My very first color disc. That one there is a Corps of Engineers button. Down here I've got my Civil War buttons. There's my Civil War General Service coat, General Service cuff, and another General Service coat that I just found. And then I've got my Eagle Eye or infantry cuff and my infantry coat. These, I put them into my display, but they are not military. They've all got iron backs, or had iron backs. They're just civilian with Navy motif, but I think they look good in the display, so I throw them in there. That's a World War I American Legion medal, and that is a World War II service medal, and this would have been awarded for any soldier that did 1 year or more here in the States, or 6 months or more overseas during World War II. This back of an eagle button, just a great seal. Then I've got just a bunch of great seal buttons. I think that one's my newest one. It's a 3-piece. And that one is my oldest one. And it's because it's got no line field and no edge. So that's 1902 to 1910. My oldest great seal button, that is. And then the Big Daddy, my World War I horse bridle rosette. Love that. Looks really nice in here too. I also found this full stripper clip of 30-03 paper bullet blanks still loaded in the clip. Super happy to find that. That is a World War I military tent rope tensioner for their tents, big old brass thing. And then on the bullets, this one, not too sure what it is. It's 2 rings and a hollow base. It's almost like a 45, but not sure. Got these 2 little ones here. They were found only a few feet from where I found this one. This is my first 3-ringer, and it's a drop 3-ringer. And my second 3-ringer fired, and my third 3-ringer, all deformed. I thought this might be a 3-ringer, but I can't tell. It's too mangled. 4570s, earlier style with the flat base, white patina, and my very first musket ball. And then my giant pile of 4570s. And those are military soldier fired bullets from 1873 up until 1892, I believe. So those are pretty sweet too. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with them. Alright, onto the relics. Musical instrument pieces. I got that 1800s opium pipe, my 1800s novelty mandolin tape measure. So cool to find that. I love really neat historical pieces like that. I got some hem weights down here. I got some lock things. There's my rural free delivery postal lock. Best lock. And some old keys. This is my one and only skeleton key. It's partial. Up here I've got pocket knives galore. My monster. And some other ones that are kind of rotted away. And then I've got my buckles. My favorite buckles. I think that one's probably my favorite one there. Here are the other ones. Snaps and things. That one's pretty cool. I really like that one. It's not going to focus on it. There it goes. Like an elk with a scenic picture. I got the 1920s 4-H pin. My Sunday school attendance pin. That's just a neater looking old pin there. That one's for old steam powered tractor 1908 advertisement kind of pin. That's my favorite cuff link that I found. Kind of got a neat looking pattern on it. This is my best piece of jewelry. It's 1930s Native American copper. Well, Native American style. It's made by Copper Bell. Really popular company that made old Native American style jewelry. My one and only Boy Scouts item, a Girl Scouts item, or Campfire Girls, whatever you want to call it. And then just a bunch of non-military buttons that I thought were cool. Dog tags over here is my oldest and best is my 1916 Vancouver Washington Dog Tag. And that's the oldest known Vancouver Washington Dog Tag for the book that they have at the catalog. My second oldest is a 42, and my third oldest is a 68, and then just a bunch of other not so old ones there. My favorites of my relics are my presidential campaign items. This is a 1908 President Taft watch fob. Super old, super cool. And then Robert La Follette. He ran for presidency in 1924, but lost the election. Still very cool. It's a little pin. And then also, I have to mention my rings, my junk rings. Got quite a few of them here. I filled the whole display case. My oldest is this one on the bottom left. Found that right behind Officers Row, which is where all the officers would have lived at Fort Vancouver. Very old. Took electrolysis to get that one to shine up. The rest of these are all just kind of junkers, aluminum things. They got some mood rings in there. A lot of ones that really had me going when I first dug them. But all just junk. And then two more. They didn't fit in there. Alright, on to one of my favorite parts, the toys. I'm going to start with the guns here. my most complete cap gun. This is that one. It's probably my second. Found that 6 different pieces in 6 different holes. That's actually not the right hammer for it, but it fits. This one is from the 1890s. It's a really old cap gun. It says Hero. That's cast iron. I only could find half of it. Got a couple motorcycles, kind of older style. Here's my lead soldiers. Pretty neat looking. This guy decapitated with my shovel. Had to glue his head back on. This guy chopped off his gun and had to glue that back on. This guy, I didn't do anything to him at all, but he's got no legs. And the tip of his gun is missing. Found a lot of really cool marbles. There's the clay and the white one that I recently found. These others are pretty old. Neat looking. These are pretty old, but been melted or just beat to crap. A little toy pipe. It says Japan on it. A little brass hammer. Some Monopoly pieces. There's my Cinderella plate. A toy 3-ball. That is a Boy Scout piggy bank. It's a nicer old like a porcelain rocking horse. Found that at the bottle dump though. Doesn't really count. There's my tractor wheel. Here's my first train. Both pieces in the same hole in a sidewalk. And my second train, just the tiny one there. This one's 1800s. This one is from the 20s. And then I've got some Tootsie Toys. And that's about it. And some newer marbles. Killed it on marbles this year. And here is my junk cars. Caleb has taken these from me because he likes to use them as crush cars that he plays with his monster trucks. So that's everything I got. We'll see you next year.